Whew. What's up, soul family and my baddies? I had to get that in real quick because I wanted to talk to y'all real quick. Look, the sun just decided to come out. I was trying to wait for it to kind of move, but like, no, Spirit, you need to. Spirit was like, go on, you need to go and put that out there. The message need to be coming out, and it might be innovative, but hey, you know what I'm saying? We in a new time, new age. We on a whole nother cycle, and people need to understand this, okay? For my generation, all right, who's married, y'all gotta understand, y'all got more power within a situation than what you see on a piece of paper. You feel what I'm saying? In other words, like I said, right, let's take a divorce for instance, right? And that's why people emphasize the word prenup or prenuptial agreement, however you word it, however you say it, however you refer it to. You know what I'm saying? But see, this is what happens, all right? You get in these relationships out of love, right? But you don't understand that you're not just in love with that person. That's considered your partner, okay? And reason why a lot of people stress stuff like prenuptial, see, that's the old way. That's the old way of saying I'm with you for love and not out of money. But see, there's always a back door to every situation, right? When you, let's just say you didn't know anything about how the prenuptial agreement works out, right? And you decide, okay, well, it didn't work out, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want anything from this person because I didn't get in this relationship for what they had. I got in this relationship because how the vision that I had to build a foundation with that person, right? So, and let me tell y'all something. I got to say this because I could have just not said nothing and the outcome could have came out so tremendously tragic on the other side. You want to know why? Because off the muscle, when I filed my papers, I put 0000000. I don't want nothing from you. In spite of what I made, I don't want nothing from you. It's not that I think that you don't have it. It's that that's not what I got in this for. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all get so caught up with terminology, wordplay. Y'all don't look up this stuff. Then you got somebody in your ear in the background. They telling you they owe you something because of your feelings, the heart, the stress, and because you don't have no proof of that really happening. You don't let these folk gas your head up. You know what I'm saying? Because overall, they was the ones who destroyed the whole relationship in the first damn place. You know what I'm saying? You want the person to stay because of how you truly feel, but that person don't want to stay because of the people that you surround yourself by. That's just real shit. That happens. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people don't want to accept this harsh truth, but that's really what it be about. You'll be all good and dandy until they meet your folks. You be all good and dandy till they meet somebody you used to deal with. Everything be all good and dandy until, you know what I'm saying, your first argument. Because, see, that's the test. The first argument always going to be like the test to see how strong the relationship really is. And when you got situations where, you know what I'm saying, you allow outsiders to make their opinions about what you should do in your relationship, or they have their own opinions about how you should see the relationship, that's when that shit goes south. You know what I'm saying? You know good and well everybody around this person done told you to leave this person alone. It could have been the pastor, it could have been their sister, it could have been their cousin, it could have been any damn body. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to accept that truth because you wanted to make your own judgment in the situation. But they're telling you that this person is A, B, C, and D. But you still went with your own judgment. You know what I'm saying? Only to find out that every single last person that said these things was right. You know what I'm saying? So now you like, damn, I done jumped the broom. I done went this far with this person. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have nothing to give. And I don't want nothing from them. But see, this is what happens when you are with somebody who haven't been fully educated on terminology or how to handle situations in a peaceful manner. You know what I'm saying? And the peaceful manner is, I don't want nothing from you. Oh, so how we gonna do this? Uncontested. We don't have no property together. We don't have no kids together. We don't have no cars together. What's his is his. What's mine is mine. Simple. And if that person still want to find reasons why they should get something from you, they didn't marry you because they really love you. They married you because they wanted something up out of you. That's just a fact. If you can't even live your life accordingly, whether it's separation, a breakup, or a split, or whatever the case may be, you can sit there and be like, well, I don't want nothing from him. I just want him to be happy. Or I just want her to be happy. I don't want nothing from her. But this person is trying to find everything in the blue book to quote their price on you. Oh, that house belonged to me. Oh, that bank account belonged to me. Oh, that car belonged to me. I had rights to them kids. I was there in the living room. That person is unfit to be a parent, or unfit to be a mother, unfit to be a father. Why in the world would they need to have it? Why? Because there's a check behind it. It's a check behind it. It was about a check the whole entire time. It was never about you. Because if it was about you, then they would have made the relationship right. They would have did whatever they could to make the relationship right when you were present. Not when they think you got the possibility of being happy with somebody else. That's the thing. See, they know they got all these evil-eyed people behind, they green-eyed people behind them that just tell them whatever they want to hear. Just feeding that ego, feeding that monster that's within themselves. Just feeding that monster. Because it make them feel good. Why? Because they going through so much childhood hurt that they just want to be praised one good time. And they never was praised as a child. So when as soon as they date somebody they like, that's kind of like, okay, they're a little bit better than what they used to growing up. That person sees that. The green-eyed monster sees it. And they want to destroy it. See, that's what the devil do. They kill, steal, and destroy. They want to destroy it while you had it in your possession, and they want to destroy it while you walk away, because it's a greater chance that if you're a good person, or that person is a good person, that they're going to find somebody who's just as great as them to make them happy and elevate them. It got quiet in here. See, that's where it come from. That's where it all come from. If it wasn't about money, walk away with what you got. If it wasn't about money, then leave that person alone. You're going to be hurt 1,000,001 more times before you leave this earth. That person is not the last person on earth. And even if it was the case, why didn't you treat that person right when you had them? Don't wait till that person get tired for you to realize what you had. Don't wait till that person don't want to have nothing to do with you, or actually speak up to want to speak up to the people that you have literally seen and witnessed and know deep down in your heart have tormented the relationship. See, you even got folks, the green-eyed monster, because I ain't going to never say no name, because green-eyed monster could be anybody. It could be friends, family, ex-lovers, whatever. The green-eyed monster, you know what I'm saying, knows the greatness that's destined for two people. But see, the devil don't like family. They don't like unity. So they got to destroy it one way or another. Whether it's rumors, gossip, gang stalking. They got to do everything in the book to destroy it. Because that's exactly what they didn't get. So how dare you? What you doing with it? Y'all don't see it. See, one thing about it, you got to be able to see it, not look at it. These same people never praise you for any accomplishment. They downplayed every move you make. But as soon as you get somebody good in your life, you brag about them. You talk about all the good stuff. All of a sudden, the first argument, the first disagreement, they are all over it. Why? Because in the back of their mind, you didn't deserve to have that anyway. You didn't get that school. You didn't get that college education. You didn't get that house on the hill. You didn't have them cars in the yard. You don't have that kind of money to have a good person like that. Who are you? So I can't get that person to lead you, because I know they great and I know they good for you. So I'm going to get in your mind because I know you weak. See, the devil, that's the thing about demonic spirits. It needs a host. That's the only way it's going to work. It needs a host. It needs some form of foundation to feed up off. Oh, and if you weak, you an easy target. Now I know a lot of y'all like, nah, that ain't true. How can that be true? And I got all these women who do this for me, or I got all these men that do this for me. That's not necessarily true, because see, the devil can be your pimp. Yeah, quiet, didn't it? The devil can be your pimp. Let me tell you how a pimp operate, okay? Once they got the mind, they got the body. So as long as they can feed you negative things in your mind to keep you bound, guess what? You gonna follow. Once they got the mind, the body gonna follow. Period. So who's really the pimp? Who really have the power? Because there's always gonna be a higher power than yours. Yeah. New levels, new devils. You got to know where you stand in the situation. So I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to wrap it up. Okay? For those who going through separation or divorce or whatever, understand this, man. Come to a mutual agreement and leave it like that. If you have what you have, that yours be yours, and that person, that theirs be theirs. All this extra activities that people be trying to do behind the scenes to make themselves like they the victim, and that crap is dead. Because guess what's gonna happen? The right kind of people gonna look at the information. Wait. How come this person who has proof that they can make income don't want nothing from the person that has zero proof? And how come the person with zero proof want everything this other person want? Was this marriage fraudulent? That's how they're gonna look at it. So I ain't trying to make nobody feel no type of way, but I just want y'all to look at things from a different perspective, because that's what they look at. They do. Because it's not like back in the day, because marriage been around forever. It's not like back in the day where people get married and they didn't have a piece of paper. People been getting married for years. They've been wearing rings for years. They've been married for 30, 50, 60 years. They've been married for a long time. And guess what? They didn't have a piece of paper. And when the kids got grown, they didn't have nothing that say, well, this belongs to me. No. The kids are grown. I'm going to go and get my house. The kids out the house. They got their own families. The man that moved on. We ain't together. What's his is his. What's mine is mine. We gone about our business. But people don't want to do it like that no more, simply because it's not real. You control your own reality. So if I know I got the opportunity to be happy at a sooner date than being in the years of becoming a senior citizen, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Or before I can actually live my life, I'm going to take that opportunity, because I'm the co-creator of my reality. I don't have to go according to what anybody else have to say. It's my life. And that's how you need to see it. If it didn't work, it didn't work. You're going to be hurt many times. Way before you leave this earth. Holding on to one person due to unhealed trauma is not going to get you your justice. It's not. It's not going to get you your justice. So it's absolutely pointless. You taking a chance of being, I ain't going to say it, but you're going to take a chance in being in some hot shit. Listening to the wrong people that never took that leap of faith like you did. See, the reason why they never got that chance is because whoever they was dealing with saw that in them in the first place. They didn't see them as marriage material. They didn't see that in them. You can't get mad at that person for not seeing that in them. Pay attention to the advice that they giving you, and that's probably why they didn't want to see it. They didn't want to do that. And a man see it just like a woman see it. But men see it. Men should see it first. I should say men should see it first. If most of our conversation, but see, let me tell you something. I'm a woman on the outside, but I'm very masculine within myself. So I have to balance the two. That's why I carry myself so sexy. Just being honest. Because I know mentally and physically, I can dominate. So I have to carry myself in a way, because I know what I can do. I know what I can bring to the table. Okay? So That's why you have to pay attention to the conversations that people have with you. Man, if most of the conversation is only about what I got or what I can bring and what you got and what you can bring off the muscle, I don't see you as marriage material. We can't bring that together. For real. I feel like if people use more of their mind instead of their heart, they can see things more on a logical perspective. Because you can get a stranger to love you. You can find a stranger to have sex with. But what can they actually offer on an intellectual, logical level? Because if all else fail, what are they willing? Because if that person can walk away with what they got without complaining, without talking about how scorned they are, man, let me tell you something. If that person can do that, then you already know. I already know what I did. 0, 0, 0. I don't want nothing from him. I don't want nothing from him. Not because because I could easily get adultery, but I don't want nothing. With videos, screenshots, and pictures in my phone, I still don't want nothing. The greatest gift a person that hurt you to the core can give you, and that's if they hurt you. That's how you know who was wrong in the situation now. If a person can say, man, all I want is my freedom. I don't want nothing from you. I done said this a couple times to a couple people. I said, man, I don't even want nothing from bruh. I want my freedom. You know what they said? Damn, that nigga fucked up. These are men. So who you get your advice from? Because I'm going to give it to you on a real level. Only a man can understand that that's a good woman. All right? Y'all stay blessed.